Should old acquaintance be forgot and never brought to mind? Should old acquaintance be forgot and days of old lang syne? For old lang syne, my dear, for old lang syne.
Where's Arthur gone? He's disappeared completely into the bushes. I can see green bushes and green leaves, but I can't see an Arthur at all.
We'll talk a cup of kindness yet for days of old lang syne. And here's a hand, my trusty friend, and here's a hand of thine. We'll talk a cup of kindness yet for old lang syne. For old lang syne, my dear, for old lang syne. We'll talk a cup of kindness yet for old lang syne.
Welcome to the last day of Vlogmas.
As Arthur was saying, welcome to the last day of Vlogmas. Today for us is New Year's Eve. I nearly said Christmas Eve. I'm very carefully watching where I'm going because it's really, really icy and this is not a good idea. We had intended to go for a walk down into the woods properly, but the path was literally one giant sheet of ice. Arthur has already fallen over. Tom very nearly went as well. So we decided to play it safe and come the boring way round under the viaduct. But it's got us out of the house and it's got us for a little bit of a walk, which is good. But yes, today is the last day of Vlogmas. It will be going up on the 1st of January just because of the way I film my videos. But I wanted to say a big thank you to everyone who's watched the series, everyone who's watched the monthly videos, because it's been amazing. We've really enjoyed Vlogmas this year. I think if any year needed a good Vlogmas, it was this one, wasn't it? And thank you to everyone that's watched the ads as well. We will have hit our £100 target for the local food bank by the time this video's gone live, so that's fantastic. So as soon as the money comes through from Google, however it works, Google, YouTube, whoever pays it to me, as soon as that's come through in January, I will be making that donation and I'll announce it on Instagram as well so that you can see. Anyway, I'm going to stop talking and walking before something really, really disastrous and hilarious happens. But I'll see you all a little bit later on. Good afternoon, almost good evening actually. It's just coming up to 5 o'clock. I am going to share in a minute what we're having for dinner tonight because we're having quite a special fun dinner that we've not done with the boys before. I'm going to take my glasses off because they're filthy. So yeah, I'm going to share that in a second. But first of all, I wanted to share, look, I finished my Advent mittens. First finished Christmas project, and I managed to get it in before the end of the year, just about. But I'm really pleased with how they came out, actually. There were a lot of ends to weave in, but it's worth it. Don't they look great? I love those. They're going to be so much fun. I'm not going to block them or anything. They're just going to get worn straight away. So yeah, I'm really, really pleased with how these came out. And I have wound all the leftovers into this massive magic knot ball, which will go towards, well, it will go into my, what I call my mild mayhem blanket, which is my big, mild granny square magic knot blanket. So yeah, great use of my scrappy Advent swap and some lovely fingerless mitts out of it as well. I don't own any fingerless mitts, which as a knitter is appalling really, because they're so quick and easy to knit. So I am very glad to finally have some. Right, let's show you what we're having for tea. So this is what we're having for dinner. Without any food. No, obviously we're going to have some food. I just thought I'd show you the machine first and explain a little bit what it is, because I'm sure there's many of you who will never have seen this before. We are having raclette, which is a traditional, well, I would say it's a traditional Swiss dish. This isn't necessarily the traditional Swiss way of having raclette. You'd normally have like a great big slab of raclette cheese, and depending on how they do it in various different parts, you get either a little coal burner that goes next to it, or anyway, this is a more social way of doing raclette. So basically this whole thing heats up. It's got a little heating element just underneath the grill on the top there, and you have these little trays, and we put slices of raclette cheese, which is the traditional one. We also use Gouda as well, because the boys prefer Gouda and it melts really well too. And yeah, you pop them in there, you heat them up, you wait for them to go all bubbly and melty, and then you pour them over boiled potatoes. And we usually have it with sort of cured meats, pickles, that kind of thing. We often do some pineapple on the top, just because it's fun to do on the little grill on the top here, and other little nibbly bits and pieces. We thought it would be a really fun dinner for New Year's Eve. So obviously I will show you a little bit more once we've got some of the food prepared rather than just the machine. Oh, and we picked this machine up ages and ages ago at Lidl's actually. I don't know if I've mentioned before, but we lived in Switzerland when I was 2 till when I was 6. So when I was really small, we lived out there. So there's quite a few kind of Swiss traditional things that have carried on throughout my family. And raclette is one of them, which is why we jumped at the chance of picking up our own raclette machine, because we used to do these a lot when I was a child as well. Right, Arthur, what's your verdict on raclette?
Yummy!
What picture have you drawn?
Raclette machine with ticks.
A raclette machine with lots of ticks. You both really enjoyed it, didn't you?
Pineapple and some bubbling cheese.
Wow. Good evening. We have just popped on to round off the vlog series, really. It's just coming up to midnight. We have got our bubbly. But we thought there's one very important thing to do before we round off the vlogs. And that is a final joke of the day.
Knock, knock.
Who's there?
Noah.
Noah who?
Know a good Christmas joke?
Apparently we don't. We've not done many knock knock jokes actually throughout the whole of Vlogmas.
Oh.
But I do have a good Christmas knock knock joke. Ready?
Yes.
Knock knock.
Who's there?
Interrupting Santa.
Interrupting.
Ho ho ho! Merry Christmas!
And a happy
Happy
New Year.
New Year! Thank you very much for joining in with our Vlogmas. We've had lots of fun doing it, and we hope that you've enjoyed watching along with us and enjoyed all the bad jokes and everything else. I will be back to normally scheduled podcasts, hopefully in the new year. But yeah, happy new year, everyone. Let's hope that 2021 is a little bit brighter for everyone. Bye.
Should old acquaintance be forgot and never brought to